Hi everyone, it's John and Shelley from BBB back today for our weekly Facebook Live scam video. And so this week we'll be talking about festivals. So I know everybody probably remembers about a week ago this time, everybody on social media and the news in particular was looking at the Fire Festival, which was a luxury, sold at least as a luxury music festival in the Bahamas, that when we saw the people posting from social media there, definitely not the experience they had. So Shelley, do you want to start by telling our viewers a little bit about how festival scams and problems with festivals arise?
Yeah, so each summer BBB gets reports about scammers who are tempting people to sign up for various types of festivals. So usually what happens is you see a social media post or an online ad that usually advertises a festival such as a music or food festival, or sometimes you might even see the various types of fun runs, and you're tempted into buying a ticket to these festivals. And what happens is you buy your ticket, you go and show up to the date of the event, and you find out that either the event never was going to happen, or you might find that the event is a go. However, what you were advertised on and promised when you bought your ticket may not be quite what you're getting in delivery.
So sometimes these are scams, but other times it's what we in BBB would call substandard marketplace behavior, and so that can change how we deal with it when a consumer reports to us, and how a consumer should go about dealing with it if they are targeted or a victim of one of these scams. So can you explain a little bit about that difference and then what that means for the customer?
Yeah, so for BBB, what we kind of deem an outright scam is when scam artists, their intent is either to take your money or steal your identity, and their intent is never to deliver on the promise that they sold you on. Really, substandard marketplace behavior might be where you buy a ticket to a festival, but then you get there or you arrive and it may not be quite as you thought it was going to be. So maybe you're in a situation where you're looking to get some money back. So what we encourage you to do is, if it's a flat-out scam and you were taken of your money, is to file that report with BBB Scam Tracker. If you're looking for some sort of resolution or perhaps a little bit of money back from an organizer because you weren't promised or weren't delivered what you were promised, we encourage you to use our free dispute resolution services or to submit a customer review.
All right, so when people are planning out their summers, they're looking at these festivals that are coming through town. What should people look for to separate the legitimate ones from the ones that are either outright scams or maybe organizers who are biting off a little more than they can chew?
Yeah, so it really comes down to doing your research. So if you're looking at a festival's website, there's a couple things to look at. First of all, make sure there's contact information listed, such as the phone number, email address, and also the address of the organizers. Also do a little bit of further research and ensure that address is legitimate. So a simple Google search can kind of tell you if that is a real address or not. So why you want to look for that is if you're having problems, say you even need to cancel or get a refund later on, you know how to contact the organizers of the festival. Also, make sure when you're paying online, when you go to give your credit card number, that it is a secure site, and you can look for that by, in the URL, it should say HTTPS, that means secure. And always when you're purchasing tickets, we encourage you to use a credit card, as you always can dispute those charges with your credit card company if a problem would arise.
I think another tip is also to really look carefully at the name of the festival that you're looking at. So you may see, for instance, in our area we have the Greeley Stampede, and somebody might try the Greeley Rodeo or something like that tries to build off that name but is not associated with that organization.
Yeah, so just always be on the lookout for those sound-alike names, and if you aren't quite sure, it always comes down to doing a little bit further research before you buy.
All right, so that's it for this week. Remember, if you are targeted a scam or see one of these scams, you can go to bbb.org/scam tracker to report. And if you want to look into festivals or any other business and file a complaint, just check out the business or submit a customer review. You can get started doing that at bbb.org. Thanks, Shelley, and
Thank you.
We'll see you all next week.
Thanks.